Hey guys, welcome back to the Acne channel. I'm Christine, and today we're going to be talking about all things microneedling, specifically common mistakes when it comes to microneedling. These are things that I have made mistakes with in the past, that some other people have done, and if you are someone who is considering microneedling to help with your hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, to help boost collagen, then hopefully these help you avoid these mistakes so that you can experience quicker and better results. Let's dive into it. All right, number one is microneedling too often. Sometimes we might think that if we want to get quicker results, we need to do more of that one thing. So microneedle more during the week in order to see less scarring, where in fact, no, with microneedling, creates micro channels or micro wounds. And just like when you have a sore or a cut, your body needs time to heal. And so more does not equate to better or quicker results. In fact, it may cause more damage in the skin and result in more breakouts, more irritation, more sensitivity, especially if you're someone who goes outside in the sun. Microneedling is something that really needs some extra care, and we're going to be talking about that in later points. So doing it once a week, twice at most, depending on how you know your skin, what parts of the skin you're microneedling, where your target points are. With the Banisher 3.0, because it is 0.5 millimeters in length, there is a shorter downtime than if you're doing it in clinic. Because of the length of needles that they use, I got a facial done recently, and I was speaking to the lady doing my skin, and she said that some of the ladies do as long as 2.2 millimeters. That's going 2.2 millimeters into your skin, and that definitely absolutely requires much more healing time than 1 week, as opposed to the Banisher, which is 0.5 millimeters. So more does not mean quicker results. Know your skin, know what tool you're using, but you definitely need to allow the skin to heal before you do another session. All right, number two is using the wrong size of microneedling tool. So using a needle length that's say 0.2 might have some benefit with the skin, but it's not actually going to help with creating the microchannels that say with 0.5 millimeters is going to do, creating those microchannels for the skin renewal, for the regeneration, boosting the collagen, and sending those white blood cells to heal that part of the skin. Another is if you were to have longer length of needle, so just like I mentioned earlier, more does not mean better or quicker results. In this case, longer needles do not mean better results as well. Longer needles will require more precision, more control, and absolutely knowing what you're doing. Some clinics, like I mentioned, can have up to 2 millimeters or 2.2 millimeters. These are professionals working on the skin. The beauty of using an at-home microneedling tool like the Banisher 3.0 is that it's weighty, it's 0.5 millimeters, it's a stamping tool, not a rolling tool, so you have better precision, a better handle on where you are stamping, and less chance of making any mistakes. So be sure to know the length that you're using. I find that 0.5 really is a sweet spot, or the sweet point, pun intended, with the needle length. So that is number two. Number three is using cheap quality microneedling tools, whether they're derma rollers or even stampers. It can be attractive to go for the cheaper priced items online, but the reality is you get what you pay for. And I don't know about you, but for me, I want to get my money's worth. I want to get my bang for my buck. I want to do things the right way so that I don't have to go through it again and again and again. So if you're getting a cheaply made derma stamper or derma roller, have a look at the length of the bristles. They may be uneven, some may even be bent, and you just don't want that on your skin. That can pull on the skin, cause more trauma. Uneven microneedling is just not something that is going to lead to consistency with the skin and the tone and the texture that you are probably wanting to achieve. Number four is not applying sunscreen or SPF after doing your microneedling. Now, when we microneedle and create microchannels or micro wounds, our skin is more sensitive with the sun and the UV rays. This can result in not only more chance of burning, but it can result in hyperpigmentation or darkening those spots on the skin. So it's a little bit counterintuitive. We want to protect the skin as much as possible. And so it's simple, grabbing a 30 or more SPF, something that is natural. And as a note, you'll want to make sure that you're applying this well into the next day, not immediately after. If you're doing this right after the session, you may clog your pores. So be sure that you wait at least 8 hours, even 10 hours, the whole night that you're resting after you've microneedled. I like to microneedle just before bed, and then in the morning you can apply your SPF. Number 5, and this is a mistake that I have made a number of times, and it has not been pretty, but I have learned my lesson, and it is to not stamp on active acne. Just repeat that for yourself. Do not stamp on active acne. And the premise behind this is really when you press into active acne, whether there are, pimples, whether it's cystic, hormonal, whatever it is, and it's pussy, and you are just going to infect your microneedling tool. And when you put that and you stamp that on the rest of your face, you're taking all of that bacteria into all of these really open spots on your face. That's just going to get absorbed into the skin and infect and cause the bacteria to spread around your skin and may result in more breakouts. And if you are someone like me in the past that just had so much acne, then work on healing that first. With Banish, there were a number of products that really helped me, like the pumpkin enzyme mask. That is something that allowed a really gentle exfoliation and to soothe my skin. Of course, having a simple, nice regimen using natural products, cleansing, a gentle exfoliant, toning, and then my absolute favorite is the fighter gel. It has aloe vera and it helps just to soothe really angry spots on the face. So focus on that first. We have videos in here around how to heal your skin using nutrition, how to heal your gut for your skin. So dive into those if you need to address first the acne, and then you can move into healing any sort of scarring or hyperpigmentation with microneedling. Number 6 is using the wrong products after microneedling or using them too soon. So like I mentioned, microneedling causes microchannels in the skin, small tiny wounds, allowing product to be absorbed very efficiently, very quickly. So you want to make sure that you are using the right products and within the right time. So give yourself about 8 hours to heal before putting on any makeup, any SPF, any other skincare, but immediately after microneedling, Banish has a dark spot corrector serum. This is also their vitamin C serum, and this is just really lovely for that healing process. This gets absorbed really quickly. It's nice, it's light, it feels so good afterwards. You might feel a little bit of tingling because of the microneedling, but this will help with brightening the skin and help at healing, especially if you do your session before going to bed. That's going to work beautifully, penetrate into the skin through the night, and in the morning you will have that after morning glow. Another note on that is if you use makeup too soon or other products that are a little bit more harsh and heavy, they may end up clogging your pores, resulting in breakouts, which is not what we want in the first place. So better to use products that are light, allow your skin to breathe, allow your skin to heal, hydrate. And over time, you get used to not only the routine of it, but you'll understand your skin better and really start to see the results. That's where the magic happens. Number 7 is stamping way too hard. If I want to heal my scarring, I'm just gonna make that acne go away by creating these micro wounds and micro channels, and I'm gonna stamp even deeper and stamp harder, and it's going to just heal and do its magic. But no, the length of the needle is what it is for a reason. It is enough I think through this process, we really have to just trust to be patient with the tools that we're using, to be responsible with the tools that we're using, and to not add too much pressure. Just moderate pressure is enough. And it should only feel like Velcro being put on your skin and then pulled off. So just a little bit of Velcro. It really shouldn't be painful. It's really funny, when I do it on my forehead, it makes me sneeze. I have no idea why. It's not like it's painful, but that's just what happens. So just make sure that you're not applying too much pressure. Moderate pressure is more than enough. Finally, number 8 is not replacing your microneedling tool or not replacing the stamper head. And it's so important to replace it for a number of reasons. Over time, the needles may not be as sharp anymore, so it may become more blunt, just general use. Another reason is the bristles may bend a little bit just from being used. And although we disinfect before and after, bacteria may still hang around, so you just want to be on top of keeping it clean, keeping it up to date. As a quick guide, if you're using it on a small area of your skin, like just the cheek or the forehead or the chin for spot treatment, you can replace the head after about 8 sessions. If you're doing the full face, about 3 to 4 sessions. And if you're using it for the full scalp, which some people do, or larger parts of the body, then 1 session before you replace the head. So there you have it, the most common mistakes when it comes to microneedling. I trust that this has been helpful for you along your journey so that you can avoid these mistakes, experience faster, quicker, better results. And if you have any questions around this or comments, if you had an aha moment, then drop it in the comment section below. We would love to hear it. And if you are someone who is still working through your acne journey, then definitely check other videos here on this channel, as there are plenty to help you with your acne healing. And we'll see you next time.